got some string lights to put up, fairy lights included. 48-foot strand provided to me by a company called Brightown to demonstrate, and that's what I'm going to do here. Find a way to get these mounted. Coming up. I'm Roger, and not in the shop here, of course, but I'm up at our camp along the Mississippi River next to the cabana. And as I mentioned at the very beginning here, I have some string lights to put up, kind of show you what they look like before I get them mounted. This is what I got. I've got a 48-foot long string of lights, power supply, and we'll go on here. There are holes to mount this. I haven't decided if I'm going to use a messenger cable or hooks or screw it to trees, or haven't quite decided how I'm going to do this, but it'll be a good thing to light up. We have a deck area here, and I'll kind of give you a little bit of a scan. I've been doing some pressure washing today, so things are kind of a mess here a little bit. I'm going to light up this area right here for night with these lights. Just got to find a good way to mount them. So what do you get in the box? Well, you get the 48-foot long string, you get a 39-inch extension for the power end, you get a power adapter. There is a space for 15 lamps. That would be light bulbs to some of you that are not electricians. We don't call them bulbs because bulbs is something you plant. We call them lamps. But there are 17 in the box. It takes 15. You also comes with 2 remotes that work pretty well, and I'll show you some of the modes of them here after it gets dark. It's getting kind of late here. Sun's starting to come down. There's a river back there. So once it gets dark, we'll see how they look. The different modes are to blink or flash, which I don't think I'm going to like that. Static which is what I have them on right now. And then there's what they call a breath or a breathe, where they become dim and then get bright, go back dim and get bright. I think that might be annoying as well. And there's also some timing functions. You can set it for 2 hour, 4 hour, 6 hour, 8 hour, or you can just have it on all the time. And with the remote, you can also just flat turn it on and off. We'll demonstrate that here when it gets dark. Now here it is, nighttime, and we certainly like the way these look. And the one side I ran up on the side of the cabana because it's always kind of dark over there. And it'll light it up real well. So I'll run you through a couple of the modes here that these will do. Right now they're on static. Another mode we can do is what they call flash, which is when they do this, which I find somewhat annoying. We'll go back to static. Then they have one that's called breath. I guess you could call it breathe, but there's no E on the remote. And that is where they get dim and bright, and dim and bright. And I find that annoying too, but depending on your application, I'll just keep it at static. There's also on the remote here, you can dim them. So we can take the level of these down quite a ways, if we want to. And we can brighten them back up again. There's also some modes on here to time this, but I'm not going to use that. We're going to leave these on all night. So I'll give you a little bit better look here. How well this lights things up. Of course, we have different LED lighting underneath our canopy here where the outdoor kitchen is, and they change colors. That's a good way to light up a campsite, or maybe you have something going on at home and you've got a big patio, you want to light things up. I think this is a good buy.